Welcome to Bamboo Brook Outdoor Education Center, a facility of the Morris County Park Commission. Located on over 600 acres, Bamboo Brook was home of William and Martha Brooks Hutchinson from 1911 to 1959. The gardens have been restored to the site's 1940s appearance and are listed on the National and State Register of Historic Places. Martha Hutchinson, one of America's first women landscape architects, was interested in the field of horticultural therapy, the use of native plants, and the role of garden clubs, including her own, the Garden Club of Somerset Hills, in the advancement of civic horticulture. Hutchinson designed the gardens of over a dozen estates in Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey. Martha Hutchinson was one of 7 founding members of the Women's Land Army of America during World War I. Her experience with a group of farmerettes at her New Jersey home convinced her of the impact landscape architects could have socially, economically, and ecologically. Believing that good gardens could bring about positive social change, Martha Hutchinson campaigned for the beautification of American streetscape and town. Martha had a passion for gardening and set herself on a path to pursue a career as a landscape architect, despite it being a male-dominated field where women's participation was actively discouraged. In 1899, she entered MIT's landscape architecture program, which was one of 2 schools in the country that offered this program. In 1911, Martha and her husband, William Anderson Hutchinson, purchased property which had been a rundown peach orchard, renaming it Hutchinson Farm. In 1923, she wrote the book Spirit of the Garden, which explained her design philosophy and principles. This book became a gardening classic and was reprinted in 2001. Hutchinson Farm became a workshop for Martha to practice, study, and experiment with new landscape ideas. Her design blurred the distinction between the purely decorative garden and the working farm. She understood the importance of incorporating native plants into the landscape long before it became popular. She believed that a landscape without water was a travesty. Using natural topography and water sources, she created beautiful water features. Through Martha's evolving social and ecological design practices and in her public lectures, writing, and advocacy through the Garden Club of America, we are able to tell the story of how Hutchinson Farm and landscape design was able to empower women and pave the way for ecofeminism as a practice not realized until 1970. We hope you enjoyed a glimpse into what makes Martha Brooks Hutchinson so important to landscape architecture. Please check morrisparks.net for upcoming programs and to plan your visit to Bamboo Brook Education Center.